I hate the word hype. I hate the word viral. But those are the only words that I can use to describe it. Hello, my amazing YouTube family. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It is a Saturday night, and I just got home. I went back to my house in the Bronx, and I was trying to do some more things. And then I took myself to Blue Mercury for a Chantecaille makeover. And this is the result. I have some thoughts. I have to say the freaking foundation is freaking awesome. I don't know what are the words to use for that. I'm just happy with it. I mean, I look a little exhausted, and if I do, it's because I am. Your girl doesn't have the energy that she used to. But I came home, and I have all of these boxes sitting around just calling my name. They call me and they want me to open them. So I have to oblige. And this one just caught my attention. It's been sitting around for quite some time, at least a week if not more. And it's my Boxycharm. And it is purple. Yay. And it is the Boxycharm and Tarte High Performance Naturals. Now, Boxycharm doesn't usually do takeovers. Ipsy, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys know just way more than I do. But Boxycharm has really not done many takeovers, and I was kind of excited about it. I think, don't quote me, I think this is October's. Well, we're going to find out if it's October's, obviously, when I open it. But I'm really excited to see what's in here. I haven't Bart. I don't have any words, my friends, but I do have a Poa cutty thingy blade, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to get into it. And I just looked in the mirror, and I did buy the eyeliner from Chantecaille and something else, which is way too much money. But it made the promise of me having just like, you know, the most youngest skin next known to man. So we're going to see if that works. But anyway, I'm just going to call it my birthday present, a very early birthday present. I'm going to shut up now. I'm a talky person. Let's get into this and see what this is. I lost my complete train of thought there. And if I didn't, you would probably say, what is wrong with Leann? She is actually speaking logically and intelligently. So if I don't do this, you would probably think I'm an alien. Okie dokes. So here is how this comes. And I really don't want to take a look in the box because I do not want to be spoiled or spoil anything. Alrighty, so it says Tarte is celebrating 20 plus years of female-founded cruelty. Female-founded? Tarte's a female-founded brand? I didn't know that. Cruelty-free formulas infused with good-for-you ingredients and kindness. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this must be the premium box because there's 6 products in here. I don't know. Let's just get into the gosh darn barks. I keep saying barks. Do I have dogs on my mind? My goodness gracious, this is going to turn out to be one of these videos. So this is Tarte Drink of H2O. It's a moisturizer. I like the packaging. It's obviously cardboard, but it's, what's the word? Why can't I find the word? Anyway, it's a nice feeling. And it's a very pretty color. I happen to like that. Do I have this? Hold that thought. Well, looky. This must be new packaging. This is the older packaging when I forget what they called it, but this is the Drink of H2O. And I'm almost done with it. It's like a lavender color. It has a bit of a floral scent. It's very nice. I think it may be too lightweight for my skin, but I do layer this on top of other things. Although, you know, now that I'm putting it on my hand, kind of nice. I think that, I don't know what I think. Either way, I'm going to finish that up before I finish this up. I don't know what packaging I like better. I kind of liked this packaging, but I like this one too. I think they're going with that clean type aesthetic. You know what I mean? Let's go on to the next product. Ooh, this is exciting. This is also from the Tarte. It used to be called something of the sea. What was it called? Now it's just called Tarte C. And this is the Breezy Cream Blush. I think I picked this. And again, that packaging is the same. If you guys know what I'm talking about by the feel of this packaging, please tell me, because my brain has obviously just gone on vacation. I have not tried this before. Love the packaging. It's a matte plastic, not NARS matte plastic, but a very nice texture. I like the oblong, the oval shape. It looks like a little baby egg, and it is in Peach Sunset. And again, I like that they have, I think, probably matched the color label to the product. That's very pretty. Today, the woman at Chantecaille actually used all cream products on me. The only powdered product that she used was their translucent powder. The only thing was that I don't think she set my under eyes well enough because they definitely creased. I went off on a tangent. This looks like a beautiful color. I'm trying so hard to wear cream products. She put the creams on top of the powder, and I have to say it worked beautifully. This feels like a gel texture, very like silicone-y. It looks quite beautiful. I am so afraid of cream products and using them on top of powders because I get so afraid to try things in the morning, and if they don't work, then I'm kind of screwed. But I am very curious about this. I'm hoping, okay, let's put it this way. Who wants to come home and like try on a full face of makeup and try things and then have to take it off and go to bed? That's my only thing. Alrighty, the next thing is I have been so excited to try these. YouTubers, TikTokers, they hype up these certain products. What happened to my voice? Oh. And then when you get them, sometimes you're disappointed. What I'm talking about is the Maracuja, the Juicy Lip. These things have been, I hate the word hype, I hate the word viral, but those are the only words that I can use to describe it. That just means people are talking about them, whether or not they're getting paid, I have no idea. But this one is in the color Orchid. I've heard so much about them, and I am excited to try it. Again, they're probably, I think, like $26. Let's see if they are going to stand up to what people are saying. It has a little clicky thing here, but it appears to be like a solid product. Not a liquid, but there's a clicky. And what's the clicky for? Okay, the clicky actually does raise the product. That's just unusual for me from what I'm used to. Either way, doesn't make a difference. No. Okay, immediately when you put it on, it does have a very slick, smooth texture and feels immediately comfortable and hydrating to your lips. And I absolutely love the color. Again, this is an Orchid. Let me just swatch it on my hand. It looks quite pigmented, but because it has that shine and that glossiness, it feels amazing. It feels more sticky on my hand than it does on my lips. So far, I really, really like it. It has, to me, the same texture as the Pillow Balm from Too Faced, which is also something I just bought the little Christmas trio of, because that's another hyped product that I wanted to try, and I liked the little minis, so I, didn't have to buy a full one. This is Double Take Awake. I don't know if I've tried this. It appears that it is a liquid liner, and so let's do a little bit of a more deeper dive. Let me just try this. It has an ultra precise micro liquid liner, and then the other side is a inner rim gel brightener. Okay. When it comes to eyeliner products, I kind of enjoy a 2-in-1 type of deal, personally speaking. And by the way, this is kind of dried down, not to a powder finish, but very similar to a powder finish. Just a little heads up there. So this is the brightener side. It does have a point on it, but I do not think, of course, that point will last forever. Well, that's fairly opaque. You know what? I'm what, Leann? I'm gonna try this on my lower inner rim and see what it does. Okay, wow. First of all, it went on the waterline really, really nicely. A lot of times things that may work on the lid do not work on the waterline very opaquely, and yeah, I will absolutely say that it brightens. I will zoom you in, hopefully in editing. See if you can see a difference between the two. Okay, now look, it's not even rubbing off on my hand, which means hopefully that it will stay in the waterline. I'm rubbing like the bejeebs over here. Okay, let's see. This has a very, very fine tip. It is a fairly flexible tip. Now, the liner that I wound up buying from Chantecaille was a felt tip, but it was rather stiff. It's very interesting that I like a more flexible front tip for doing this, because if it's too stiff, then it then it skips. But for the little wing that she did, which she did beautifully and rather quickly, and I asked her to show me what she did, she just kind of turned it sideways and stamped, and it worked quite well. First she drew the big line and then she did the stamp. So I don't know, I'm going to let that dry and see how that works. Next up is a mascara that I'm very familiar with and that I really, really do like. The only reason, again, that I haven't used it more often is because of the amount of mascaras I have to go through. But this is the Light Camera Lashes Mascara. This is a full size. Haven't had a full size of these in quite a while. This one I'm not going to open, but the packaging is really, really quite cute. And when they do the minis, they keep it in the same package, which is kind of nice. And again, I really like the packaging. It's lightweight. It's a very, very nice mascara. So I'm very happy to have that. And I think there is one more product in here, and she heavy. Okay. Sunrise Amazonian Day Clay Palette. And I happen to like Tarte shadows. Some of my favorites are the set that I bought at Christmas last year with the little Juicy, the little, oh, what was it called? Unfortunately, I can't remember. I just remember the little Juicy because it was hysterical. Cute name. They were little baby 9-pan palettes and they were awesome. Some of my favorite. I happen to like the Tarte formula. Yes, this is a neutral palette, but there's nothing wrong with a neutral palette. This is a beautifully weighty palette. I like the aesthetic. This is different for Tarte. And this, for me at least, is just a gorgeous everyday palette. This is one that I don't have to think about. I don't think about how am I going to mix the colors, what am I going to do. I can just choose my neutrals. It does have two rather more intense metallics, and then it has what appears to be like a lighter shimmer. This is a beautiful everyday palette, at least for me. Oh, that's pretty though. That's a pretty intense topper. This one feels a little bit less like a topper. But I think they're pretty subtle, or that can be built up. This one feels much more like a shimmer shadow. You know, it has more of that texture, consistency to it. And there it is up there, really quite pretty. And then, you know, you just have your standard shades. Here's a beautiful chocolate. That's beautiful. So for me, I think this is a gorgeous palette. I see myself using it often. So that was a really, really nice takeover box. What it reminds me of is something that, you know how Tarte does that? Choose 6 products for a certain amount of money. It kind of reminds me of something like that, except, so if this is the premium, I paid $40. That's about the same price that I think Tarte charges. Usually they charge about $45. So now let me look at the card and go over some of the prices. Okay, how funny is this? Now this was not planned, but look what I have sitting next to me, the Tarte Little Juicy, because I wore it the other day. And here it is, and I said it is absolutely one of my favorite palettes to use. Yes, it has kind of the same neutral territory in shadows as far as they go, but this one's just a little bit deeper and has a little bit more spice to it. But how funny that All of my stuff is all over the place, but this is sitting right next to me. So the Sunrise, oh, that's what it's called. The Sunrise Amazonian Clay Eyeshadow Palette. This is $30. I like it. There's not much more to say. So the Double Take Awake Matte Liquid Liner and Brightener. This is $25. And they say that it's infused with mineral pigments and clay for all day wear. She's still there. She has not worn off many times than I blink. The black from my upper waterline will most definitely transfer, and or vice versa. But so far she's staying put, so I like it and may have to buy it again. These are $21. They say that it is an all-in-one vegan balm, gloss, color, and treatment. It features 10 antioxidant-rich fruits to smooth and nourish. And they say a cushion comfort complex. What is that? They say it smells like coconut. Is my nose broken? I don't smell coconut. Maybe my nose is broken. Could my nose be broken? Might be broken. Okay. Doesn't matter. No. Really? 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 Okay. So maybe I'm not such a fan. I heard you. I should have heard you through the camera screaming,
Leann, you got lipstick on your teeth.
And I didn't. And I'm too far away from the viewfinder to see it. So therefore,
lipstick on teeth alert.
So the Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost Moisturizer. This is $39, and it says wake up to the cooling sensation of this vegan daily gel moisturizer powered by electrolytes. It deeply hydrates for a healthy, youthful glow. Just look at the ingredients. look at the ingredients. I'm supposed to read that. Honestly, the only ingredients before the phenoxyethanol that are anything are the squalane, the glycerin. The second ingredient is dimethicone, which is why you get that slippy feel. All the other ingredients that are supposed to be beneficial are after the phenoxyethanol, and there is a buttload of them because there's only 5 ingredients before the preservative. So this, I mean, it's it's a nice gel moisturizer. Is it enough for my skin, my mature skin? I don't think so, not by itself. The Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 Mascara. I don't know what they mean by 4-in-1, but this is $24. Again, about the same price as your mid-range mascaras. It's a nice mascara. I like it. I'm glad to have it. This one I'm very excited to try, and it is a Breezy Cream Blush. It is $24. That seems to be the magic number. And they say that you're going to get that just pinched color in your cheeks with a weightless waterproof. Waterproof? Yeah. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to put this on top of the powder because it's fairly late and I'm going to sleep in a few minutes, so why the heck not? Now it does have a little baby mirror, which is kind of cute, but I think I'm going to use a larger mirror. Well, that actually went on top of the powders really quite nicely, and I really think the color is beautiful. All right, shut me up, why don't you? You know, she's kind of pretty. Okay, so this is the premium box for, did they tell me what month this is? Yes, it is October. Let's see if I can add this up. So remember, this box for premium is $40 plus $2 for their handling fee. So 7 times 6 is $42. So remember, $7 each. Now, let me break it down. Is the whole box worth my $42, and are each of these products worth $7? I think we can get that out of the way. Yes, I would have paid $7 for absolutely any one of these products. But so we have $55, $75, $76, $159, $163 for a $42 box. Obviously, I think that is a really, really good value. I know that there are no filler products in here because it's a brand name that we all know. some of us love, some of us may not love. But for me, I'm very excited about everything. I think I'm going to use everything. This I may pass along or I may sell on my Poshmark, only because I don't think it's a bad product. Don't get me wrong by any means. But again, for my skin type, I don't think I want to hold onto this because my skin just needs more. I think if you have a younger complexion and or an oilier complexion, I think it would work just fine. Squalane is an excellent ingredient, and it is one of the top few ingredients. The dimethicone is there mostly for the slip feel and maybe some of the blurring of the pores. But so for me, I definitely think my $40 was well spent because the products that I truly love, I'm definitely going to get use out of. I would love to know your thoughts. Did you get the box? Did we all get the same thing? That's what I am so curious about, to know if we get the same thing, because we get to choose 2 products. Did I choose these? I don't remember. Remember, September was an insane month for me. So was August, for that matter. But nonetheless, anyway, my friends, I love you guys so very much. You're all amazingly just wonderful people that I'm so grateful to have in my life. And of course, whatever part of the world you're in and around, I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing night, depending upon where you are and when you are watching. And I will see you really soon in my next video. I actually got through it. Much love, my friends. Bye.